If the unseen feels more at home to you than the seen, then this space is for you. Here on Illuminate Your Truth, the spirit world is valid. I'm your host, Elena Isis. Let's dive on in. Hello and happy winter solstice. Oh my goodness, so excited about this solstice and really just amazed that we are almost at the end of December. Oh my goodness, where did this year go? I do not know. Oh my gosh. We are almost done with 2023. Oh my goodness. What a beautiful year. Oh my God. Lots of changes, lots of good stuff happened this year. But today's episode, I really want to talk about stepping into the newness of life, stepping into a new life, which a lot of us are right now. We have shed things, we have shed people, places, things, ideas, beliefs, and we are allowing ourselves to step more fully into our joy, into our passions, really allowing ourselves to live from our hearts and literally bring joy back, literally bring the gratitude of life and loving your life back. So there's a lot of us now who are stepping into this new life. It's always a really awkward position because you're in the moment of where you are and what you have already manifested for yourself, but you're not quite where you want to be. And so there's that gap in between you right now and that person you want to become. I think that that point is really uncomfortable because we're always trying to feel comfort, in as many moments as we can. But really, it's about getting uncomfortable because that's where the real growth is, which is why you're in that middle part. Why you're in the middle, why you're in that gap. So really, just you have to learn to get comfortable in the uncomfortability. And so at this point, you really have to watch yourself as so that you do not start grabbing the things that you were doing, gravitating towards those things again, just because you feel uncomfortable. You want to actually be reaching for the new things that you want to be incorporating into your lifestyle to change your current reality. And so, focus on those goals, focus on what you want to manifest for yourself. And it's all about making these new habits that can help you reach, those greater goals, those higher goals that you wish to achieve. But stepping into your new reality is definitely a lot of work, a lot of self work. I think it takes a lot of looking at yourself, looking at your darker parts. So lots of shadow work, lots of movement, lots of just like transmuting energy, lots of transmutation as far as emotional, as far as just physical, like energy around you that you are experiencing on a daily basis from everybody and everything. Lots of transmutation and, inner work. The more we go within and the more we seek to understand ourselves better or to find more peace, the closer we get to experiencing higher energy. So, like, you could say that connection to spirit. I know I'm always seeking that feeling. I'm always searching for ways that I can feel closer to spirit, to, whatever you call that in your spiritual practice. I'm always seeking that. And I always will, just because I find that the more I seek that, the more peace I experience in my life. making a really beautiful life experience for myself, which I do want to include a lot of peace and ease and love. And so it's just that dedication of, okay, like I want to change my life. I want to change it from the inside out, though. So instead of striving so hard physically, I'm going to really do a lot of the hard work internally. And this year, I've actually really allowed myself to dive into my feminine energy. So, not as much like striving physically, but more like receiving, feeling, receiving a lot of like trusting um, my intuition, my spirit guides, and really just going within a lot more. But falling more so on my divine feminine energies and, really just enjoying softening, which I could definitely say that I have done. And it feels great. And I'm grateful that I have such a wonderful support system. Like, my husband is phenomenal. And just like allowing him to lead and just like being okay with that. Like, and then by leading, I don't mean like letting him tell me what to do or anything like that. Like, it's definitely not like that. But I just trust him and like the decisions that he decides to make, and just understanding that it's okay to like trust him to make decisions. Like, I married him because of that. Like, I have to understand that. Like, obviously have good judgment, and like I obviously trust this man. And when I let go of like, but what if it's not the right decision? And it's like, well, you have to just have trust first, and just believe that it is and understand that you trust this person and love this person. And whenever you can really fall into that, lean into that, to really be able to soften as a woman is really, really nice, and feel lots of ease, and ease is always a really beautiful feeling. But, stepping into these new lives, it requires a lot from us. It really does. I am learning a lot about myself. A lot of it is self discipline. You have these new heights that you want to reach, these new goals, but you have to have the self discipline to do them. And, I don't really like overwhelming myself with like all of the things at once. I find at times where I'm like, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it all. I stop eating sugar. I stop eating dairy. I start, this crazy workout routine. I start doing this crazy skincare routine. And by the time I'm done, after a few days, I'm completely burnt out. And so I'm like, okay, I can't do that. Like, and then it just falls off, or I'm just like, screw this. What I started doing is just like super slowly incorporating them into my life. And like, what did that look like for me? Well, I really wanted to get our morning routine going. And so I chose a time and I started waking up at that time. And then I woke up at that time all the time. I woke up without even needing to put an alarm on. That's when it's really ingrained in you. And then I started really just kind of creating my morning routine and what that looks like for me. I made a rule of like not going downstairs as soon as I wake up. I stay upstairs and I get myself together. Like, before I go downstairs, I have like my skincare routine done. I have taken a shower. I've brushed my teeth. These things, creating rules for yourself. That's what I've had to do pretty much. So, I started slowly doing like a spiritual bath in the morning or a shower, and then cleansing my face, using some type of gua sha or jade roller. I have actually a rose quartz roller for my face. Slowly incorporating these things. I didn't incorporate all these things at once. It was literally one at a time and very, very slow, where I was like intuitively reaching for the item to do it. And then, and then moisturizing my face, moisturizing my head, and then moisturizing like my entire body, which I haven't done since I was like a teenager. And I've always been like wanting to moisturize my entire body every day. It's always something that I've thought of, but like I don't know why it seemed so out of my control as far as to why I couldn't do it. Like it was weird. So that took me a lot of time to get that ingrained into my body and to my, my mind and, and then after that, then it's like brush my teeth, robe, go. Then you can go get dressed or go downstairs and do, my spiritual routine and my spiritual practice. But slowly incorporating those things, even if it's like one thing every 2 or 3 weeks, hell, if it's one thing every month, it's however long it takes. It's however long it takes because it's worth it. Okay. And if you really want something, you have to work at it. It's still going to take hard work. So that is what you're doing. You're just training your body to do these things. And sometimes it feels so hard. Why does it feel so hard to just pick up one little thing? It literally takes a second, but it's like your body and your mind is just like, nope, nah, nope. I hate it. I hate that. But you know what? We're so used to doing the easy thing. Like humans love just doing it easy, like choosing the easy route. So that's what we do, And then when you're doing it for so long, it just is so easy. But now we got to do some hard things. Start slow, but you can do it. And while we're stepping into to this new version of ourselves, we always have to remember. This is my second point. We always have to remember to be grateful. The gratitude factor that we need to be working with here is like really high. Like we really need to be gratitude bombing, like literally filling up sheets of paper in our journal, writing down all of the fucking things that we are grateful for. And, whenever you feel yourself getting into the mood of like, oh my God, my life sucks, or like, I'm not happy in my life right now. No, you go, you write down, you bomb it. You bomb that page. You go and you write down, I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful that, I can walk. I'm grateful that I can see, smell, taste. This is what I'm grateful for, these things. I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful to have even taken that breath I just took. You go and you write. Gratitude is one of the best ways to start appreciating your experience now in the present now moment. It's definitely keeps you in check and tries to like keep you out of that victim mentality. Like we really have to get out of that. Like we really have to focus on our present moment because that's the moment that's propelling us into the future. And so we have to really be the energy that we want to manifest for ourselves. We have to be it, even though we are not it yet, seemingly so, even though we are, because we're multidimensional. We are everything at all moments. At all moments, we are everything. We are like, we're everywhere in this moment. Like, huh, it's beautiful. But really just be okay with being present, be okay with being in that moment in the now and enjoying what you have because you manifested all of those things that are in your life right now. You manifested them for yourself and you wanted them at some point in your life. So we got to just be grateful for that. Like, I feel like sometimes we get so like, I want this, I want more. This isn't really where I want to be. But like, yo, you weren't here a year ago and this is pretty nice. So like why can't we feel it and like feel good about it? Like can we like feel that and appreciate that and like give ourselves a hug and be like, "Hey, I'm proud of you. Thanks for picking yourself up after that. Thanks for getting your shit together. Thanks for handling that and getting us here to the present moment, which is really important still. It's like the most important moment is now. The most important moment is now. So be the energy that you want to be. And how do you do that? You do that by finding joy. You do that by happiness. You do that by expressing and feeling love. You do that by finding your happy place. Once you find that happy place and the things that make you happy, the things that are fun for you can just gravitate there and make a career out of it, make it a huge part of your life. Whatever you got to do to just allow that to come to you and just flow. It's a beautiful thing, following your joy. It's not easy for some of us. For some of us, it's like really hard to like do that because either we're taking life too seriously or and we just can't relax or like we worry a lot, but like finding joys actually can be really hard, especially when you um, are shifting into this new version of yourself, and this new version of yourself isn't really feeling the things that the old version of yourself likes. So it's like, oh fuck, what the fuck do I even like anymore? I don't like these kind of movies anymore. I don't even like movies anymore. Or it's like, I don't even like this type of music anymore. I like this. Or it's like, I don't even like doing this, but maybe I could like find another hobby to do. You really gotta like experiment. And that's where you have to go try new things. That's number three. Try some new things. Try some new things out. See what you gravitate towards. Walk around, look around. Don't have like any kind of like motive. Just go see where you go. See what happens. See where spirit takes you. And make some special time to do that and do it alone. And, just do those things and just kind of see where you go from there. Because Spirit's going to lead you. Spirit's going to lead you to where you need to be. And joy is just a great thing to follow. And if you lose it, which I think we all lose our joy throughout our life experience every now and then, I think we do. Um, it's easy to do. It is, especially in a world where, it's kind of chaotic a lot of the times, and we do find things to worry about. But fun is always something that we need to be having. We need to always be having fun because we're not here to suffer. Like, we're really not. We're really here to enjoy our lives and to make a difference and to, be happy. But yeah, stepping into this new life, it requires different things from us. So we have to change. We may have to change certain things. Start slow with the changing things, like I mentioned earlier. But change simple things like change the way you drive to work in the morning. Change the way you go to work in the morning. Like change little things. Change little things in your routine that seem, I mean, they can even seem kind of silly, and they could just be really simple changes, but do them. Do something different, and you may find yourself getting inspired by something that you normally wouldn't get inspired from. You never know what you're going to run into. And I always really like to get really clear with spirit before I leave. Sometimes, like before I leave my house, just like, can you really talk to me clearly today? Especially if I need a lot of guidance. Like, say I'm going through something and I really just need to know that I'm making the correct decisions throughout the day. I will get so real with spirit and I would just be like calling all my spirit guides in and just being like, can you please talk to me clearly, loud today? Very loud and clear today so that I can hear your messages, know that you're with me, feel guided, safe, secure. And by doing that, I just have that guidance throughout the whole day. And I feel that confidence and that trust in myself and my guides that I am making the right decisions. And whenever we're in that gap period of where we are and where we want to be, it's really nice to have your guides cheering you on, saying, you made the right decision. That's a great idea. Like, stop worrying. Okay, change your vibration. Because your guides are going to want you to stay in that joyful mood, in that really positive energy, positive vibe. Because the more, remember, we're focusing on the now. So the more we're focused on the now and how we're feeling at that moment, not saying that bad things aren't going to happen and we're not going to feel sad. And those feelings are totally valid, totally feel sad. But we're not going to want to feel sad for like 10 days. We have to like process it, and we have to like get our vibration as far up as we can so that we can make those changes and we can move through emotional hurdles that we are going to go through. And you're going to go through emotional hurdles all the time. In my spiritual work, I'm going through them every few days. There's lots of emotions I go through whenever I'm highly activated, as far as like experiencing something that is really triggering you. a- and it would trigger you to have either a sad response or like an angry response. So whenever you're, you know, feeling those kind of energies, of course, it takes you over and you have to feel it. You have to feel through it. But how much time are dedicating to that feeling? You also have to get back to yourself and the now and what you desire, what you want to be feeling, and just really emulating that energy and just becoming that. That doesn't mean that you don't care about what you just experienced and were going through emotionally, um, but it doesn't mean that you're ignoring that. It's still there with you and you've expressed that. But you also have to come back to yourself. You also have to come back to that vibration of peace, of ease, because that's your vibration. That's what you want to be your vibration. It can be really beautiful. Definitely takes a lot of work. And I think it's something that you just kind of are going to just continually be working on, as far as like every time you get here to these parts of your life where you're in that gap period. It's hard, but it's definitely uh, strengthening and helpful. Wow. So if you are in this period of your life, oh my goodness, I'm so proud of you for everything that you've done. You've changed your lives and you're in the process of changing your life into being a better person and happier person. And that is so amazing. And it's going to be so good for you. And I am just rooting you on, cheering you on. I'm rooting for you. And I know that you can do it. We're all going to do it. We're all going to reach our goals. We're all going to see our dreams manifest and be living in that future that you deserve. Yes. Oh, what a beautiful talk. I had so much fun, and I really hope you all have a wonderful holiday and a wonderful winter solstice. I'm thinking about, maybe doing a little ritual tonight with my family. Really looking forward to gathering and really just loving being together, being grateful, and just sending love and peace to the earth and to the planet, and to all the humans on this earth. Um, but thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you guys later. I love you. Mwah. Bye.